In this video, we're gonna... What the frick? Let me go get that. Hello?
CrisxGamer, right?
Yeah, what do you...
Don't worry about that. I'm CrisxGamer.
Oh, you want shut the freak up, huh?
Let's watch some horror videos.
I asked you guys on Twitter to send me the scariest videos on Twitter that you know. And guess who's gonna be carrying this episode? Freaking Just Jay. Shout out to my boy Just Jay. If you guys want to participate for the next Friday Friends with Chris, go follow me on Twitter, baby. So anyways, here we go. Chapels are dangerous now, I guess. Need good holy water from your local thrift store. Let's see what he means by that. So this video is about Wanzi Entertainment, so please go check him out, guys. The Chapel Horror Story.
This was 5 years ago, and I was praying at our mini chapel in my university when this scary experience happened to me. It was my routine to pray for a week straight before my exam.
Bro, I better not.
As I was going inside the chapel, I assumed that I would be the only one in there. But I saw a woman who was sitting in the front row.
Heck no, bro. That's the
I
nun.
felt a sense of relief that I was not alone, as I was afraid of the dark.
Bro.
There were only a few lights inside the chapel, and all of them were on the side where the woman was sitting. I was not bothered by it. So I found a place in the last row, sat down, and lowered my head like a bow, and closed my eyes to prepare myself to pray.
Okay.
Soon after, I felt a bit strange, so I opened my eyes for a moment. I looked at the woman and noticed that she was now kind of nearer to where I was sitting. She was in the third row, which was a bit weird because she was in the first row when I saw her a moment ago.
Don't close your eyes again.
I shrugged it off, thinking that maybe the woman had moved without me noticing, or I was just imagining things.
Okay, but if it happens again, you're out of there, bro.
Then the strange feeling crept back. I lifted my head and saw the woman was in the fifth row, only 3 rows away from me.
Get out of there,
the creepiness
She's
was
gonna end up
flowing through
next
my body.
to you, bro. Like sitting
I
next
didn't know
to you,
if I should stand up and rush out of the chapel.
No, do that.
I was stuck in my place, still staring at the woman's back. I gathered my strength and bowed my head, closed my eyes, and started my prayer.
Don't open your eyes.
I remember asking for strength to overcome the situation I was facing at the time and continued with the usual prayer for my exam preparation.
Keep praying.
I heard the sound of movement, so I thought that the creepy woman was gone.
Don't open your eyes.
I was kind of relieved and calmed before I ended my prayer. But I was struck with horror when I opened my eyes and saw the woman sitting in the row just in front of mine. She had long hair, a pale face, and her dead eyes were creepily staring at me, while her head was on top of her hands.
Nah, bro, look. I'm sorry, but if that happens to me, bro, like, watch, I'm praying, right? And then I open my eyes. What the?
She was smiling, but it was not a normal smile. It was more like a grin that reached her ears. I was also staring at her, and my blood rushed out of my body when she turned her head sideways and said, "Amen?" while she kept her creepy grin. I was stuck for a few seconds, my body completely numb, but managed to get out of the chapel.
She's a track star.
I ran away, not turning back.
Okay, good.
When I reached the dorm, my roommates saw me panting really hard. They asked me what happened, and I told them about the woman at the chapel.
And they're not going to believe you.
One of my roommates told me that her aunt, who was a professor in the university, also saw the woman in the chapel, but the ghost was turned upside down when she was done with her prayer.
What the frick?
She did not believe her aunt then, but now she did after learning what happened to me. After that incident, I would still do my prayer routine before every exam, but I never went back to that chapel again.
No, never again.
Up to this day, I still wonder what would have happened to me if I wasn't able to get out of that creepy chapel.
Oh, no, you don't even want to find out, bro. As I said, go subscribe to Wanzi Entertainment, guys. Their freaking videos are bangers. Chris better get his prayers ready for this one. Amen. Bro, check, dude. Look what I have over here, bro. Ignore my freaking cup right there, bro. You see all those freaking things right there? Like, that's blessed water, bro. That's all my freaking religious stuff right there, bro. Quit playing with me, bro. Come on. So this one is by Creepy Animated Stories, and it's called, I'm gonna say D in room because I don't want to say D's name. He's nuts.
My friend Martha told me the scary story that happened to her the other day. It was a new school year, and she rented a cheap apartment in a crispy old building. She attended lectures at the university at the afternoons and worked at a cafe in the evenings.
So
Martha came home late at night, tired, and literally fell off her feet.
Maybe even
Perhaps
junior.
because she was very tired, she didn't notice anything strange about the apartment. But one day, without any reason, the cafe was closed. Martha decided to devote her free time to rest after university. In her first days, she began to notice strange things. She always felt like someone was watching and following her. She felt someone's looking at her. And one day, she saw something that scared her very much. She cooked dinner and sliced up vegetables. The kitchen had a good view on the hallway and the bedroom. With her sight vision, she noticed that there was movement and that there was someone in the room. A big gray and bald head looked at her around the corner.
Heck no, bro. Look at my goofy hair.
And to have a good look at it. And the night she went to bed,
bro, do you not close the doors, bro?
He was standing in the dark, barely visible, but she knew someone was standing there. She turned on the lights and didn't turn them off all night. The noise stopped. It was only then that she managed to fall asleep. She decided to move out of the apartment. In the morning, the fear had passed, and she began to think that she had dreamt of all this. She went to university. In the subway, she was digging through the phone as usual, and what she saw paralyzed her with fear.
What is it?
She saw a series of pictures in her phone.
What the freak?
There were a lot of them, and the worst was at the end.
No, it's gonna be a selfie. It's gonna be
she saw the one who did it. After that, the phone got very hot and turned off and never turned on again. I took this phone to the service to try to restore it, but they only shrugged their shoulders and said that the whole phone was literally burned from the inside and could not be restored.
This one's by Onesie Entertainment, and it is called True Sister Doppelganger Horror Story Animated. Okay. I probably said that wrong. Okay, here we go.
My name is Nusrat. This incident happened when I was 10, and yet still sends shivers down my spine.
Let's hear it.
It all started after my dad's family went home after our open house was finished. My sister is 7 years older than me, and since I didn't have a room of my own, our parents told us to share. It was around 2 in the morning, and I hadn't slept because I was busy playing games. My sister was sleeping, and I was starting to get tired, so I decided to go to bed.
I thought she was like
bunk beds. My sister was on the bottom bunk, and I was on the top. I climbed up and laid on my bed staring at the ceiling. I dozed off and went into a dreamland.
There's gonna be something in the freaking ceiling, bro.
It was around 5:30 a.m. I had a nightmare and was about to wake up when I realized I couldn't open my eyes or move my body.
What the frick? Is that sleep paralysis?
Paralyzed.
I think so.
I tried to talk, but my mouth could barely move. All I could manage to say was, "Help," in a very low voice, which I doubt anyone could hear. My sister held my hand, which made me shoot my eyes wide open.
That's not your sister.
And she asked, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get a glass of water."
What are these freaking transitions? It's just her sister,
bro. As I was walking out of the room, I felt someone staring at me. I looked back and saw my sister staring while grinning ear to ear. I thought I was just hallucinating, as I was starting to feel dizzy. So I went to the kitchen and poured myself a glass of water and drank it in a gulp. I was about to go back to my room when I saw the fridge open and a shadow in front of it. I opened the lights and was about to scream when my sister held me and told me to be quiet. I asked, "What are you doing here?" Which she replied, "Shh, you're gonna wake up Mom and Dad.
I'm just getting a midnight snack,
noodles.
right?
Want some?" Her answer shocked me. "How long have you been here?" I asked. "Around 30 minutes. I'm trying to find some chilies." If she was here before me, who was it in the bedroom that woke me up? I was terribly horrified. Ever since that day, I never went into my sister's room and slept with my parents. That incident has been 7 years, and I still remember it as if it was yesterday.
But that was all the videos of this episode, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that freaking like button, baby. So anyways, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you miss on any single video. Subscribe now, you probably CrisxGamer Squad, and until next time, guys, peace out. Love you all.